Sheriff Daniel Cortini got the report while he was in his car. What? They almost got eaten. Recent headlines came to mind. Cannibal on the loose. Horror strikes again. Criminal still not caught. He took his hands off the wheel. They were dripping with sweat. He'd arrived at the gas station mentioned in the report. He was pale with nerves and didn't notice. The breeze blowing in through the car window was tinged with the scent of blood.
Welcome everybody to the final, I think, video for Resident Evil 2 Remake. I'm your pal C. Jacobs, and I'm back to torture Liquidypoo and Chaos Argate with more bonus content.
No!
But I love bonus content, because we're at the place with the thing.
That's right. Beef Jerky is back. I mean, the gas station is back.
Did that guy just explode into beef jerky?
Yep. So this is a survival mode, kind of similar to the one in Resident Evil 7 a little bit. They took that and they were like, okay, what if we made like a little twist where instead of buying the equipment, zombies dropped it from backpacks and stuff.
Wait, hold up, I just realized, why are we not wearing a hat?
So, I don't know if you, I wanted to unlock the sheriff's hat, but I don't know if you can. There's one of the achievements for this side story is to beat it while firing less than like 60 pistol shots. You might notice we have infinite pistol ammo just in case we run out of supplies, but I've never been able to do it because like you gotta really manage your resources in order to handle that.
Yeah, you do. Holy shit.
I can't. I'm not good at video games, so unfortunately, he's not wearing his hat. I assume that that's what the unlockable is, though, is his sheriff mounty cowboy hat, so it might be in the game. I'm just not wearing it.
Yeah, I do notice we have a 9 out of 100 counter at the top. A 10 out of 100 counter at the top.
Yes, so, as a survival mode, essentially the goal of this is to get through it as fast as possible, killing all 100 zombies before your erection flags. Your adrenaline flags, I mean. That's what I meant to say. You know how in certain situations adrenaline can cause erections?
Sure.
I will not confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, as we move forward, things are going to get a little bit more difficult. It's honestly not too hard. You got a lot of room to snake your way through here, dragging the zombies along. But things may get pretty hectic because this is the final challenge. And so it combines the riot gear zombies, the poison zombies, and eventually our special unkillable friends, who are killable now, but with a lot of pain involved. And things are not so easy on poor Cortini here.
So this fellow is in the base game somewhere.
Yeah, so this is the guy that Leon gets killed at the very beginning. It's kind of bullshit.
That's not what I remember. I remember Claire getting him killed.
Well, okay, fine. Leon and/or Claire, depending on your continuity, gets this poor man murdered. It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for this dude now.
Yeah, like, and look at how much of a cool badass he is, too. So if he had survived, he would have been able to fend off this entire zombie army by himself. Like, what? Like, I just, that's always bothered me, is he's like, he was doing pretty okay. Like, he probably would have, I mean, I guess now we know that he would have survived. It's just...
His focus got ruined.
Claire and/or Leon spoiled his focus, and he was the one who suffered for it. Shameful. I like the way the zombies just go.
There are so many zombies coming out of that back room. Like, yeah, where are they coming from?
They were all doing. They were all taking a bathroom break. You know how gas stations often have bathrooms in really weird places? Well, the bathroom in this place is in the freezer. It's not very hygienic. So we picked up a spark shot, and I'm saving it because these are just normal zombies. They can't bother me all that much. Also, their heads go. But who knows? We might be soon fighting some zombies whose heads don't go.
You know, as you do.
Yeah. I'm just surprised that all of these zombies came strapped to the gas station. Apparently, the outskirts of Raccoon City has very liberal gun laws.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we could have inferred that.
Oh!
Just from the fact that there was.
This is why.
Hello there.
But no, I'm pretty sure we could have inferred that by the fact that there's a gun shop inside of Raccoon City.
You know, I guess that's very true. And there's also like grenades and stuff, just, you know, for civilian use. You know, as long as you don't put a silencer on the grenade, it's legal.
Yes, of course.
As long as it's a semi-automatic grenade, it's fine.
Man, now I'm remembering that dumb glitch from like MGS5 when that game first launched, where you could customize every weapon any way you want.
Yeah, put a silencer on your grenade. Up!
Oh no!
Get out of here! This guy. For the record, a zombie just busted open the door into that guy, which detonated the grenade, which is the greatest thing ever.
That is pretty amazing. Like,
and then he enjoyed some nice headbanging. So yeah, the spark shot is great for these riot gear guys, because I don't give a shit enough to try and I don't give a shit enough to try and shoot them in their weak parts. Unfortunately, now there also are poison riot gear zombies, which is awesome. I love it. And with the death of this man, we're halfway through this nonsense. Oh! Hello!
Hello.
Ooh.
I guess I'll leave that until we really need it. Also, you might notice I still have 49 out of 50 here because about halfway through this, the zombies gain the ability to start playing dead.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had to shoot that guy in the knee until he died. I imagine that zombies have hearts in their knees. Oh, hi there.
Oh. Isn't that where you keep your heart, though?
I keep my heart in my butt. That's why I have all those stomach problems. Okay, so this seems like a pretty good time for that anti-tank rocket, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hooray! It's a good thing that this is an extremely flame-retardant gas station. Can't be set on fire no matter what. Don't even need sprinklers. It's just made out of, like, I don't know, asbestos. I imagine that's probably where all the zombies come from, is asbestos.
I think the place has been lined with poppin' beans.
Ah.
Those are some flame retardant snacks there.
Or maybe like there's a thin layer of packing peanuts covering the entire store.
Ooh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So things start picking up at around this point. You might have noticed that up until now things have been going kind of slow, and I think that's because Resident Evil 2's like gunplay and inventory management and stuff aren't as fast as, for example, Resident Evil 7's, because you know Resident Evil 7 is first person and shooting in that game's a lot easier and all that stuff, but in this game, you gotta take your time with aiming so that you don't get munched on. And there is not a lot of real estate to maneuver now that the zombies are everywhere.
Right. Like, I feel like the slower, deliberate feel of the gunplay in this game is why we don't have, like, a mercenaries mode in, like, you know, some of the other games.
Right, yeah. I suppose this final side story here is an answer to people who wanted that kind of thing. It's like, alright, sure. we can't really do the mercenaries thing in this one, but here's the second best thing, basically.
About as close as they could get.
Yeah. It would have been cool to see like an expanded like version of this where like there were multiple maps from the game to run around in and shoot zombies, like this dickhead who's playing dead over here.
Oh, damn. I wanted to make a joke, but I also wanted to wait till you were done talking.
He thought he could get away.
It's ruined now, though. I was going to say, speaking of expanded, nice.
Oh, damn it. Speaking of expanded, never mind. You know what? We have come too far in this Let's Play to resort to petty, dirty jokes. I am beyond such juvenile humor now as this zombie tries to give me a blowjob. Thankfully, I have used the red, blue, and green herb, which means that I cannot be poisoned. And that is like key to surviving the end of this, because half of these fucking zombies are the stinky ones. Bunch of bullshit garbage.
It's a real powerful stench.
I know. These zombies need to shower more.
Let this be a lesson. Never eat Chipotle before the end of the world.
The zombie apocalypse has gone to show over and over and over again that personal hygiene is very important. Maybe they thought they didn't drill that home enough with Resident Evil 7, the grossest video game that exists. Like, that game just exudes grody-ness. But maybe they thought that wasn't enough. And so here we go again with 500,000 invincible zombies who are gonna chomp on my neck.
Ugh.
Wish I had some anti-tank rockets right about now.
This works.
This works too. And actually, it works surprisingly well, because the invincible zombies slow down for a bit when they take damage, and with the flamethrower, they're just taking damage constantly. Also, I'm about to set myself on fire here, like a pro.
That's okay. There's no such thing as flame damage in this game to you.
Oh, not a blue, green, and green.
I know, I have just broken the laws of causality and made a weird-ass herb combination. I didn't even know you could make combinations in this game with more than one green until someone told me on a live stream.
Yeah, you could do green, 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 too.
It just feels wrong. It feels so wrong.
A green, green, and green.
Green, green, and green. So now we're dual-wielding flamethrowers, and I really hope that... I really hope that id Software takes a lesson from Sheriff Daniel Cortini here for the next Doom game, because it turns out that he is doing his best Doom guy impression here with all the murdering. Like, I bet you didn't think that there was a crossover with Doom in this game, but guess what? We're playing as him. Ow!
I can't tell what would have hurt more, the head being on fire or the chomp.
I imagine that both of those situations are probably ones where I keep doing this. This is why I don't use the flamethrower. Okay, but what's worse, the zombie being on fire and biting you, or you being on fire and the zombie biting you? Like, what? Like, who being on fire is worse?
I don't know. I legitimately could not tell you.
Man, this has gone to shit. It gets really hard to avoid taking damage here, because now they are just flooding into this gas station. Occupado! This store has a maximum occupancy and you are exceeding it! Thankfully, though, I blew up like 5 zombies there. And so, with this final spark shot, we've done it. We have survived the hardest night of this poor man's life.
We've prevented a fire hazard. We're not exceeding the maximum occupancy anymore.
Hooray!
But just you wait. Just you wait. Resident Evil 2 has a new cannon for you.
Don't shoot.
Get down! And so, with that wonderful twist of fate, this is the end of Resident Evil 2 Remake. Thanks for having me, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Oh, what a great ride.
Yeah.
And what a great ride it was. Chaos Argate, Liquidypoo, and I will see you in the next Let's Play, which is a little bit less zombie themed and a little bit more fuzzy marsupial themed. Take care, everybody.